See one more question here. Identify the operations addition, subtraction, division, multiplication in forming the following expressions and tell how the expressions have been formed. Now here see one example is given, z plus 1 and y minus 17. These two expressions we have. Now we have to see that which operations are used there to form that particular expression. Z plus 1 we are going to take first. Now here we can see z plus 1. Here addition is used. Which operation? Addition. Now how this expression has been formed? Here we can see that 1 is added to z. 1 added to z. In the same way, second expression also we can see y minus 17. Here also we can see, students, minus sign is there. Y minus 17. Here which operation is used? Subtraction. And how it has been formed? 17 we subtracted from y. Therefore 17 subtracted from y. So in this way we can answer this type of questions. See one more example here. 17 multiplied by y and y divided by 17. Now here also we can see, students, 17y. Here which operation we use? Multiplication. Okay. Now and how this expression has been formed? Here see 17 we multiplied with y. So y multiplied by 17. Okay. Now one more. See here y upon 17. Okay. Y upon 17. So here division. Which operation? Division. And how it has been formed? Y divided by 17. Y divided by 17. See one more example here. Minus 7m plus 3 and minus 7m minus 3. Now here also we can see minus 7m plus 3. Now here 7 into m we have. So multiplication, one operation is multiplication, as well as here addition also we can see. Right? Therefore multiplication and addition, these are the two operations are used to form this expression. This minus sign is of this number, that you remember. Okay, otherwise don't write here subtraction also. Now how this expression has been formed? See here minus 7 times m, minus 7 times m, to which 3 is added. To which 3 is added. In the same way, one more example is given here. See, that is minus 7m minus 3. Now here also we can see multiplication, one operation, and second one is subtraction we have. Now how this expression has been formed? Here we can see, students, minus 7m means minus 7 times m minus 3 means from which 3 is subtracted. So in this way we can answer. See next question, that is give expressions for the following cases. Here one example we can see 7 added to p. Now here 7 added to p. Now this is the expression for this case. As well as one more example you can see here 7 subtracted from minus m. 7 subtracted from minus m. Here also we can see. Now here next question, see minus p multiplied by y. In this case, remember, students, whenever we are multiplying one number with variable, then always remember first number will come and before number sign will come. So minus 5 p will be the expression for this case. Remember, first sign, then number, then variable will come. Okay, minus p multiplied by 5 is minus 5p. As well as one more example we can see here, minus p divided by 5. So minus p divided by 5. So in this way we can write expressions for the such type of cases. Next question is give expression in the following cases. Now here see 5 times y to which 3 is added. 5 times y means 5 multiplied by y, 5 multiplied by y, to which 3 is added, plus 3, to which 3 is added. 5y plus 3 will be the expression for this. Next, y is multiplied by minus 8 and then 5 is added to the result. First what it is given? Y is multiplied by minus 8. So multiply y and minus 8. So already I told first sign will come, then 8 will come, and then y will come. Okay, so minus 8y, then 5 is added to the result. In that result means in minus 8y we are going to add 5. Now minus 8y plus 5 is the expression for this. Now next, y is multiplied by minus 5 and the result is added to 16. Now here y is multiplied by minus 5. Now again minus will come first, then 5 will come, then y will come. Therefore minus 5y. Okay, so this result is added to 16. Now this result is added to 16. Now here see, students, one number is positive, one number is negative. Subtraction, that we know very well. Therefore 16 minus 5y will come. Or this only we can write as minus 5y as it is plus what? 16. So in this way we can solve this type of questions. See one more question here. Form expressions using y, 2 and 7. Every expression must have y in it. That you remember. Use only two number operations. These should be different. Two number operations we should use. Okay, that you remember. Now here we can see by using y, 2 and 7 how many expressions we can make. See here 2y plus 7, 2y minus 7, 7y plus 2, 7y minus 2 and so on. Many expressions we can form in this way. I hope you understood this concept also. Now next part is using expressions practically. Now here see some examples are given in ordinary language that we have to write in a expression. Now here first example is Sarita has 10 more marbles than Amina. Now here how many marbles Amina have, that we don't know. So let's consider that Amina have X marbles and Sarita has 10 more marbles than Amina. Means what? Sarita has 10 more marbles than Amina. Amina has X marbles. Therefore Sarita has 10 X plus 10 marbles. In the same way, one more example you can see here. Bikash is twice as old as Raju. Bikash is twice as old as Raju. Here Raju's age is not given. Therefore let's Raju's age will be X years. Therefore Bikash age is 2x years. As here it is given Bikash is twice as old as Raju. Twice means double. Okay. Here Bikash age is double than Raju. Therefore Raju's age is X years. Then Bikash age is 2x years. Now one more example we can see here. Raju's father's age is 2 years more than 3 times Raju's age. Raju's father's age is 2 years more than 3 times Raju's age. But here Raju's age we don't have. Therefore Raju's age is X years we will consider. Therefore Raju's father's age is 2 years more. 2 years more than 3 times Raju's age. Understood? Raju's age we consider as X. 3 times X. Okay. Now therefore 2 years more than 3 times X years will be the age of Raju's father. I hope you understood these examples also. Now let's solve some questions from exercise 11.4. Take Sarita's present age to be y years. Take Sarita's present age to be y years. Then what will be her age 5 years from now? See, present age of Sarita is y years. Now what will be her age 5 years from now? Means after 5 years what will be her age? Therefore present age is y. So after 5 years plus 5 will come there. So y plus 5 will be her age after 5 years. Then one more example is asked in that question only. What was her age 3 years back? Okay, present age we know that y. So 3 years back means we have to subtract 3 years from present age. Therefore y minus 3 years will be the was the age of Sarita 3 years back. Now one more question is asked in that only. Sarita's grandfather is 6 times her age. Sarita's grandfather is 6 times her age. What is the age of her grandfather? So 6 times her age means her age we know that y years. Therefore 6 times y years. 6y years will be the age of her grandfather. In that only one more question is asked, that is grandmother is 2 years younger than grandfather. What is grandmother's age? Now we know that just now we saw in third question that grandfather's age is 6y years. But here grandmother is 2 years younger than grandfather. Therefore 2 years we have to subtract from 6y. Because 6y is the age of grandfather and she is 2 years younger. So 6y minus 2 years will be the age of grandmother. One more question, see, Sarita's father's age is 5 years more than 3 times Sarita's age. What is her father's age? What it is given, Sarita's father's age is 5 years more. 5 years more than 3 times Sarita's age. 3 times Sarita's age is 3y. Because y is the age of Sarita and 3 times y means 3y. Plus 5 years. This will be the age of her father. Now next question is, the length of a rectangular hall is 4 meter less than 3 times the breadth of the hall. What is the length if the breadth is b meters? Now here breadth is given b and length is 4 meter less. 4 meter less than 3 times the breadth. What is the breadth? b. 3 times breadth. 4 meter less than 3 times breadth. Therefore 3b minus 4 meter will be the length. Now next question is, a rectangular box has height h centimeter. Its length is 5 times the height and breadth is 10 centimeter less than the length. Express the length and the breadth of the box in terms of the height. Now here height is given, that is height of the box is h centimeter. Then its length is 5 times the height. length is 5 times height. Height h centimeter that we have. Therefore, length is 5 times height means 5h centimeter. Now, breadth is 10 centimeter less than length. 10 centimeter less than length. Length is 5h. Therefore, 5h minus 10 centimeter will be the breadth. Therefore, in this way we can solve such type of example. I hope you understood this concept also. Thank you students and have a nice day.